Yo, welcome back everyone to another video. It's in this video I'm gonna show you guys all the useful tips you can use while playing Unturned. This means by like he's pressing on your keyboard, like saying what I'm doing right now. I'm leaning on the left and on the right. So these tips are pretty good for starting off people. So let's get on the first tip. The first tip is if you see my gun right over here, like if I control right click on that, you see it changes. But the only problem is if you see the Timberwolf is bigger than the Eagle Fire. So when you want to change the Eagle Fire, you need to have at least enough space so the Timberwolf can fit in. So if I try and do this, look, it won't work. I need to have space. So if I do this, it will let me, see? So yeah, this is the first tip. And the second tip is if you go in your inventory, you can see like you have things and you can see you have equipped like 1 and 2. You can equip even more. If you right click on the legendary medicine or whatever, just pick on one thing and then like press, I don't know, 3. So when I can use 1, which is my Eagle Fire, 2, which is my Cobra, and 3, which is my med pack, which I can use the med pack right now. So let's get into the third tip. The third tip is about like for building. You see, I'm gonna right click and then I'm gonna like dragging around my mouse. You can see it's going by 1 degrees. If I press left control and click, right click, I mean, then I drag it around, it will just go by like I think 5-10 degrees. So it's pretty useful for building. So you can see what I did here. It's flat. It's flat. So this is why you can use it for if you want to have like a sky base and you do not want to build like towers up to it, you can just use this, which is pretty good in my opinion. Let's jump into the next one. So the next one is almost the same. It's like for floors. It only works on floors, I think. And if I right click, I can like, you see, I can like when I right click, it doesn't let me like drag it around like it just like I just shown you guys. So um yeah, if you right click, it's gonna change the way it's positioning. So if I just place it right here, you see, it doesn't matter which place it is. You can just keep right clicking. It doesn't really matter. See. So for the next tip is like for your armor, it's almost the same as like saying the Timberwolf and the Eagle Fighter. If I just do this. This one is mostly about armor, which you can see my armor right now. If I left control and right click on it, it will change out my armor and will put the armor piece like in the first spot where it can find the place where it isn't like somewhere around here. It needs to have at least space. You know what I'm saying? So if the another thing is the another tip is if you left click on one of your armor pieces, like say this, like my cap, it will take it off. It will find the next spot it can. It won't go somewhere around here like before. The next tip is if I left control and left click, I will throw the things down, see? So if I don't pick these things up, I can just do this. Control and right click, or left click. Well, it doesn't matter, but it's better for you if you use right click, because then you'll get mostly used to it, more just like me. So the next tip for like they just added this in the game. So now when you try and scope around, you see I'm not gonna move my mouse. I'm just right clicking. See how my scope is like moving around? I'm not moving around my mouse. This is like you can stop this by let's say I want to scope somewhere around here. I can just left shift, sorry. And do you see on the bottom left when it just drained my oxygen level? So this is like you not taking any breaths, and then you try and shoot somewhere, and you don't take any breaths, so it doesn't move. So how you can upgrade that is if you go into your inventory, or you can just press U, go in skills, go down, diving, use less oxygen, swim faster, and reduce scope sway. So scope sway is kind of like saying you just like this, just I can't explain it. I mean, like your scope sways away, so it's harder to shoot someone. The next tip is if you guys see the lines over there, yeah, those. So when you try and scope somewhere, let's say if it's 100 meters, you'll have to use that one. If it's 200, you're gonna have to use that one. 300 and 400 and so on. Well, the last one actually is when you press Shift and, well, H Shift F1. You see, you get like out your body. You're not in your body. You're not controlling your body right now. I can move around my body. I can go underground and stuff like that. You see. Well, you can go faster by pressing Shift. This is another tip. Tip. So, if you press F1 again, you can see I can move my body around. See, I'm moving my mouse. I cannot move the thing right over there. See, yeah, this thingy. Well, I can move around and my camera mode is still going that way. So this is useful for making like any games or stuff like that. It's easy. And then if you press Shift and F4, you see, you need to press Shift and F1 before, then press Shift and F4 again, and then I can move around. Oops. I need to press Shift and F4. I'm so fucked up today. So you can use W, A, S, and D. W is to go inside me. You know, S is to go away from me. A is to go on the left side. D is to go on the right side. So yeah, these are these are all the tips you might need and you might think are quite important. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. They're not in order, just so you know, just for newbies and for the starting off players. These are for some useful tips. This is mostly for my friends and you guys. If you might use it, dear. Thank you all so much for watching and hope to see you in the next episode. So see ya. Bye.